Good morning, guys, on Tuesday. Hey, still dealing with paragraphs after a week of sentences last week. Getting into paragraphs, which are made up of sentences. The first few slides are very much review of yesterday, so I'm not trying to speed through them. But again, we just went through it yesterday, so the main focus of today is finding the supporting details. But why I'm reviewing yesterday is because first you gotta have the main idea to get to the supporting details. Just like we talked about the building, right? You can't do all of this stuff up top, which is the main part of the building, if you don't first start with the foundation. You always start with the foundation. And yes, after you build all this stuff, you really don't think about the foundation, but you can always thank the builders and thank the good Lord, because if it has a strong foundation, it's going to be a strong building, even though you don't really think of it. Again, not to confuse you, but a paragraph is like a building upside down. The foundation is on top. We call that the topic sentence or the main idea. Yesterday, our focus was finding the main idea, and that is always found in the topic sentence, which is the top sentence of the paragraph, which is always indented. Please don't forget that. Today, now we're going to talk more about the detail sentences. Take a look at the indentation here. We went through this yesterday. What's the main idea? Let's look at the topic sentence. The warm weather allows me to play outside. That's the main idea. That's the topic sentence. Now, all of these underneath are called supporting details. Just like the building has posts and beams to help make it help hold up the building, these supporting details helps hold up the topic sentence by talking more about it. Again, the warm weather allows me to play outside. That's what this paragraph is about. It's not about anything else. It's not about your puppy. It's not about the mountains. It's about warm weather allows us to play outside. And take a look. All these supporting details do indeed support that. I play under the sprinkler with my brother. You wouldn't do that unless there's warm weather that allows you to play outside, right? Run through the water and scream each time. You wouldn't do that unless the warm weather allows you to play outside, right? At night, I play hide and seek with my friends. I usually hide behind a big bush. Again, all going back to the topic sentence, talking about warm weather allows you to play outside. And a nice little wrap-up conclusion sentence. I love it when the weather is warm. Very good. I'm sorry about this big sample word in here, but I think you can still get the gist of this. This is a paragraph about almost all frogs experience 3 stages in their life cycles. Take a look. First, topic sentence is indented. Yep, that's the main idea. That's the topic sentence, basically the same thing. And look at all these supporting details. Guess what the supporting details are going to talk about? Something about how frogs experience 3 stages in their life cycle. And take a look. The life cycle begins when a female frog lays the eggs. Boom. Still talking about frogs. Still talking about frogs' life cycle. Second supporting detail, which is a sentence. Tadpoles swim out of the eggs in the 2nd stage of life. Still talking about frogs. Still talking about their life cycle in the 3 stages of the life cycle. Most tadpoles change into adult frogs within a few months. Again, sorry about all the big sample word out there. I should have got that out. But still talking about frogs. Still talking about the life cycle in the 3 stages. And then we have a nice little conclusion sentence which wraps it up. It still talks about the life cycle of a frog. This is something we went through yesterday. Starts with the topic sentence, indented. That's the main idea. I'm not really going to go through in detail here because this is one we went through in great detail yesterday. One of the first people I met was Joe Frida. If you remember, and if you don't believe me, pause the video and read through it yourself, but we went through this all yesterday, and every one of these supporting sentences or supporting details talked about what we talked about in the topic sentence. It all talks about one of the first people this person met was Joe Frida. Now, I understand that this might simplify it a great deal, but if you go back to our hamburger analogy we went through yesterday, you know that most of the hamburger's in the middle. Yes, we have the bun the main idea, the topic sentence, then all the ingredients which support it, and the bottom bun, which you got to have to kind of wrap up the nice hamburger. But the main part is the details. Well, same with the paragraph. You certainly still need the main idea and the topic sentence to tell exactly what this is all about, but the details help explain the main idea. Take a look at this. Nice indented topic sentence, which is the main idea. Guess what this paragraph is about? Polar bears have to stay warm in the cold Arctic. That's what this whole paragraph is about. Now you need these supporting details, and E stands for evidence, which is another reason why you're talking about polar bears that have to stay warm in the cold Arctic. But it's all talking about this main idea. Notice they did not indent other sentences, only the topic sentence. Polar bears have a thick layer of blubber below their skin. Yep, still talking about how polar bears have to stay warm in the cold Arctic. Blubber is a layer of fat that protects the bears. It keeps them warm. Still talking about the topic sentence. It supports it. It holds it up. And this is how polar bears stay warm. A nice little wrap-up. That's what WU stands for. A nice little wrap-up sentence. So here we still got this bear that's writing a lot of paragraphs. Here are your directions. Only two. I know each part each section has 3 parts, but you're going to be okay. I like how these paragraphs are made up of sentences. I like how they indented the top sentence. But take a look at this. Direction number 1, read each paragraph. Direction number 2, underline the topic sentence. Don't forget to do that. Number 3, this makes it really easy because you write the main idea. Psst, that's what the topic sentence is telling you. The topic sentence is the main idea. I know that's the redundant part, but underline the topic sentence and then write the main idea here. Again, the whole focus is here just so you understand the anatomy or how a paragraph is made up. Then, list 2 supporting details under the main idea. Yes, you need to write them. Yes, you're going to be okay. There's only 6 things to write. So if you wonder where's the details, remember that's everything after the main idea, everything after the topic sentence. Those are the supporting details. That's your assignment, guys. If you're getting confused, go look back at a couple of these examples here. It really lays it out well for you, but now you got to show that you learned the different parts of a paragraph by correctly deciphering and writing down what each part is. Hey, guys, Lord's blessings to you as you praise your Savior. Here's your assignment.